Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Band of Enemy Reactions, and the end is here, everybody! The end of another show. This is my review for Rosario plus Vampire series finale, essentially. If you want to be technical, the season 2 finale. Because it was neither confirmed to have a season 3, and nor was it cancelled. So it's kind of in limbo at this point. So, yeah. We don't know, but if it does get a season 3, I will do reactions for it when it gets a dub. So, yeah. Anyway, this episode. Anyway, Scooty's heading to where the Dark Lord's castle is, and yeah, on his way there, he ends up getting attacked by a bunch of bats, and yeah, this is one of the few instances in the entire show that we've seen any kind of abilities from Skune, because he's getting a little annoyed and his eyes turn red, and that freaks out the bats and they run off. So yeah, and then later on, when it gets to be colder, Misery's family shows up, tries to get him to go back with them back to the school so they could talk about the whole wedding thing, and then Misery steps in and defends Skune and essentially tells them to stop it because she's not going to allow that. She wants to be able to obviously be with Skune on her own, essentially, you know, with her effort instead of him being forced into it. And also the fact that he's obviously trying to get Mocha back, and they need to help him do that. He's got to do it, and they know he's got to do it, or she knows he's got to do it, so she's trying to help him. And Yukari actually shows up with her parents, and her mother is, oh my god, she does not really talk, but she tries to help, and she sends meteors coming down from the sky, but I think it's dishpans, and they get all of them. It's just funny. And Yukari actually wants the other Mocha back, because I'm guessing it was a little too weird to see the other Mocha out so often, and being slightly intimidated by her. So, yeah, they're trying to help him, and he heads back out again, and he gets to the castle, but the drawbridge is, well, it's been lifted, so he can't get across. He's trying to figure out how he's going to get across, and then Kurumu's mother pops up, grabs him, and tries to fly off with him, saying, trying to talk about him and Kurumu getting married, but then she talks about it could be possible that they could get married, and if he did, she would allow him to bring any pretty girl into their bed. And I'm like, usually for any other guy, especially in anime, that would have been a really sweet deal, but he's not interested in that. And whether it's the fact that he's not interested in, you know, an open relationship, or that he's not interested in her, it's still pretty nice for him to say that. And thankfully, Kurumu shows up and stops her mother and tells him, you know, go do what you gotta do, and he goes without a second thought, and that, you know, upsets her a little bit because she obviously cares about him, and she actually tells him as such that she has cared about him since the beginning, and knows that he's got to do this, and she essentially accepts that even if Mocha were to come back, if she wants to be with, if Skune actually ends up wanting to be with her, Kurumu, it'll happen, and despite Mocha coming back, and she'll work hard at it until he picks somebody, essentially. So they end up facing off against the parents, and Skune heads inside and tries to find the guy. We learn from Kokua, though, as he's about to go in the door where he's at, that it's her and Mocha's father, thus the Dark Lord, that he's looking for. I was like, ooh, that's not gonna be pretty. And yeah, despite the fact that she tells him that he's gonna kill you because he hates humans, he goes in there anyway, knowing this. It's weird, the lighting makes my teeth look whiter than they actually are because they are yellow. Anyway, yeah, he goes in and tries to convince the guy to give him the rosary, and yeah. Yeah, he's not having it, and tosses Skune around a few times, injuring him quite a bit. And as this is going on, Kokua and the Bat are listening to this whole thing going on, and at first she doesn't really act like she doesn't care, but she's starting to actually worry that maybe we should go in and stop it. And she's about to go in, but Mocha stops her. And And yeah, Skune gets to the point where he starts powering up because, well, he's got Mocha's blood in him, so he has, I guess, a bit of a power, and starts fighting against her father, essentially telling him that he loves Mocha and he's not going to stop until he gets her back. And yeah, he actually looks like he punches him, but I think he does that and gets the rosary at the same time because he gets sent flying back and Mocha catches him, and it shows that he's got the rosary. So yeah, and we actually find out that this was all just for show, because if he had really wanted to kill the guy as Kokua said he did, he would have done it first thing and never given him a chance to try and, talk him down. So this essentially was all for show, and I'm guessing a form of a test, essentially, to prove that he does actually care about Mocha, and that he's not just, using her or whatever. So, yeah, Mocha comes back after getting the rosary put back on, and yeah, they hug, and Mocha sucks on his... Actually, before she goes back to normal, other Mocha actually sucks his blood a bit before putting the rosary back on herself. So, they both suck on him. I know that sounds wrong, but... yeah, anyway, she ends up accidentally sucking a little too much, because when he does, he looks like he essentially is malnourished. You know how they look with their ribs showing, their cheekbones really showing and stuff, you can tell? That's how much he sucks out of him. Let's see. Anyway, I actually enjoyed the show a lot more than I thought I would, considering it's a harem show. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and yeah, I will try and get out more of the other shows now that I've gotten this one done, but that's gonna have to wait until I get either my next day off or my next closing shift, because usually the closing shifts are what I am able to get stuff done on, and also my days off, of course. But I'm not sure if I have to work on Sunday or not. I know I have to close tomorrow, but as for everything else, I'm not sure about it. I'll find out tomorrow, I guess. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the show as much as I have. Here's hoping they do a season 3 at some point. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.